Imagine a world where 90% of diabetes could be solved if you stop eating certain foods. Sounds unbelievable, right? But what if it's not that far-fetched? Today we're setting out to explore the intricate relationship between diabetes and diet. A relationship that could potentially turn the tide on one of the most prevalent health challenges of our times. Now, diabetes, as we all know, is a complex condition. It's not just about sugar as many might believe, it's about our entire way of life. It's about what we eat and when we eat, how we manage our stress, how much we move, and so much more. The food we consume plays a critical role in our blood sugar levels and our overall health, especially for those living with diabetes. But here's where things get interesting. What if we told you that by avoiding certain types of foods, you could significantly manage and control your diabetes? Yes, you heard that right. Certain foods can trigger a spike in your blood sugar levels, lead to weight gain, and exacerbate your diabetes. On the flip side, there are foods that can help you manage your blood sugar levels and overall health. And no, we're not talking about a magic pill or a miracle food. We're talking about making informed choices. We're talking about understanding what's on your plate and how it affects your body. We're talking about taking back control of your health, one bite at a time. So are you ready to embark on this journey with us? Are you ready to challenge everything you thought you knew about diabetes and food? If your answer is a resounding yes, then you're in the right place. Stay tuned as we dive into the top 10 foods to avoid if you want to take control of your diabetes. Processed meats top our list of foods to avoid. But why? Well, let's break it down. Processed meats like hot dogs, bacon, and sausages are often high in sodium and nitrates. These elements are not your friends when it comes to managing diabetes. High sodium intake can lead to increased blood pressure, which in turn can contribute to heart disease, a common complication for those with diabetes. Furthermore, the nitrates found in processed meats can lead to insulin resistance. This is a condition where your body's cells don't respond properly to insulin, making it harder to manage your blood sugar levels. And if that's not enough, processed meats are typically high in saturated fats. Consuming too much of these bad fats can raise your cholesterol levels, another risk factor for heart disease. So, while that hot dog or slice of bacon might seem tempting, remember the potential risks. Consider opting for leaner proteins like chicken or fish, which can be a healthier alternative. So, next time you reach for that hot dog, think twice. Love your full-fat dairy? It might not love you back. Now let's dive into the hidden danger lurking in your fridge: full-fat dairy products. These sneaky culprits are often overlooked, but they can pack a punch when it comes to your blood sugar levels. You see, full-fat dairy is high in saturated fats, and these fats can lead to weight gain and increased insulin resistance. This means your body struggles to regulate your blood sugar effectively, ramping up your risk of diabetes complications. It's a tricky trade-off, isn't it? But don't worry, there's an easy solution. Swap out that full-fat milk, cheese, and yogurt for their low-fat counterparts. You'll still get to enjoy your dairy favorites, but without the hidden danger. Opt for low-fat dairy instead and see the difference. Packaged snacks and processed baked goods can seem harmless, but they're far from it. You see, the sweetness we crave often comes with a hidden cost. Many of these treats are loaded with sugars and trans fats, two ingredients that can have a disastrous impact on our health. Let's start with sugar. It's not just the sweet stuff that's the problem, it's also the sheer volume of it in our food. You might be surprised to learn that a single chocolate chip muffin can contain up to 6 teaspoons of sugar. That's almost the same amount of sugar found in 2 donuts. And it's not just the amount of sugar that's concerning. The type of sugar used in these products, often high fructose corn syrup, is rapidly absorbed into the bloodstream, causing a quick and significant spike in blood sugar levels. For individuals with diabetes, this can be particularly harmful, as their bodies struggle to regulate these sudden increases. Then, we have trans fats. These are a type of unsaturated fat that are often used in packaged snacks and baked goods to extend their shelf life. While they may be good for food manufacturers, they're not so good for us. Trans fats can increase bad cholesterol levels while lowering good cholesterol, leading to an increased risk of heart disease, stroke, and type 2 diabetes. So, what's the solution? Well, it's simple. Choose wisely. Opt for fresh fruits when you need a sweet fix. They're packed with natural sugars and come with the added bonus of fiber, vitamins, and minerals. For a savory snack, try making your own at home. This way you control what goes into your food, allowing you to make healthier choices. When in doubt, go for fresh fruits or homemade snacks. Remember, every food choice you make is a step towards a healthier you. White carbohydrates may seem innocent, but they're a silent enemy. These sneaky culprits found in your favorite breads, pastas, and rice dishes are often processed and stripped of their natural nutrient-rich layers. This processing leaves them lacking in fiber, causing rapid spikes in blood sugar levels when consumed. Just picture this. When you consume white carbs, your body quickly converts them into glucose. This sudden surge in blood sugar forces your body to produce more insulin to manage it. Over time, this can lead to insulin resistance, a prime factor in the development of type 2 diabetes. But don't despair. You don't have to give up your beloved spaghetti or morning toast entirely. The solution lies in switching to whole grains. Whole grains, unlike their white counterparts, retain their natural nutrient layers, including fiber. This fiber slows down the absorption of glucose into your bloodstream, reducing those rapid blood sugar spikes and promoting better overall health. In essence, it's a simple swap from white to brown. By choosing whole grain breads and pastas and brown rice over white, you're taking a significant step towards managing your blood sugar levels and reducing your risk of diabetes. Consider switching to whole grains for a healthier alternative. Sweetened breakfast cereals may promise a sweet start to your day, but at what cost? This seemingly innocent breakfast option hides a not-so-sweet truth. The high sugar content in these cereals can cause your blood sugar levels to spike, setting off a chain reaction in your body. When you start your day with a sugar rush, your pancreas works overtime to produce insulin, the hormone that helps your body process sugar. Over time, this can lead to insulin resistance, a key factor in the development of type 2 diabetes. But let's not demonize all cereals. Many of them are packed with beneficial fiber and whole grains. The trick is to choose wisely. Look for cereals that are unsweetened and high in fiber. These will provide a steady release of energy throughout the morning without the sugar spike. Remember, the choices you make at breakfast can set the tone for your entire day. So why not start your day on a healthful note? Choose unsweetened, high-fiber cereals for a diabetes-friendly breakfast. Dried fruits, French fries, and fatty meats may be delicious, but they're a nightmare for your diabetes. These three foods form an unholy trinity that can wreak havoc on your blood sugar levels and waistline. Let's take a closer look at each of them. Starting with dried fruits, they may seem like a healthy choice, but in reality, they're sugar bombs in disguise. The drying process condenses the fruit, leading to a higher concentration of sugar and calories in a smaller package. This can cause sharp spikes in blood sugar levels, which is detrimental for individuals with diabetes. Moving on to French fries, a beloved fast food item worldwide. They are usually deep-fried in unhealthy oils and are high in simple carbohydrates, both of which can cause weight gain and increase your blood sugar levels. Not to mention, they're typically served in large portions, making it easy to overindulge. Next up, we arrive at higher fat cuts of meat. While meat is a great source of protein, the higher fat cuts also come with a hefty dose of saturated fat. This can lead to weight gain and higher levels of bad cholesterol, which can increase your risk of heart disease, a common complication of diabetes. So, what can we do to combat this unholy trinity? The answer lies in healthier alternatives. Swap dried fruits for their fresh counterparts, which contain more water and less concentrated sugar. Instead of French fries, opt for baked or steamed vegetables, which are lower in calories and carbs, yet high in fiber. And when it comes to meat, choose lean cuts, and prepare them in a healthy way, such as grilling or broiling. Remember, every small change you make in your diet can have a big impact on managing your diabetes and reducing the risk of associated health complications. Swap these out for fresh fruits, lean meats, and baked or steamed vegetables. Trans fats, saturated fats, and sugary foods are the final culprits on our list. These are the foods that can wreak havoc on your diabetes. Now let's dive into why these are the foods to avoid. Trans fats, often found in margarine, packaged snacks, and fried foods, can increase your bad cholesterol levels, reduce the good cholesterol, and increase your risk of heart disease. Not to mention, they can spike your blood sugar levels, making it more challenging to manage your diabetes. Then, we have saturated fats. These sneaky villains lurk in higher fat cuts of meat and full-fat dairy products. Consuming these can lead to weight gain and increased insulin resistance. This 1-2 punch can make your diabetes much harder to control and increase your risk of heart disease. And remember, your heart is already working overtime when you have diabetes, so let's not add to its burden. Finally, we arrive at sugary foods. We all know sugar is a no-no for individuals with diabetes, but it's not just about avoiding the obvious culprits like candies and cakes. Sugar hides in many foods, from salad dressings to ketchup, and yes, even in that healthy fruit juice you love. These hidden sugars can send your blood glucose levels soaring, leading to frequent diabetes complications. But fret not, there are alternatives. Opt for healthier fats, like those found in avocados, fatty fish, and nuts. And when it comes to sweeteners, go natural. Honey, agave nectar, or stevia can satisfy your sweet tooth without sending your glucose levels through the roof. So there we have it, the final culprits. Trans fats, saturated fats, and sugary foods. Be aware, be informed, and make the right choices. Remember, it's not just about managing diabetes, it's about living a healthier, happier, and longer life. Opt for healthier fats and natural sweeteners to keep your diabetes in check. Now that you know what to avoid, it's time to take control of your diabetes. Let's take a moment to reflect on what we've learned today. We've journeyed through the world of food, exploring how our choices can impact our health, particularly when it comes to diabetes. We've discovered that processed meats, full-fat dairy products, packaged snacks, and processed baked goods, white carbohydrates, sweetened breakfast cereals, dried fruits, French fries, higher fat cuts of meat, foods with trans fats or high saturated fats, and sugary foods are all culprits in the fight against diabetes. But we're not here to dwell on the negatives, we're here to empower ourselves with knowledge and to make better choices. Let's embrace lean proteins, low-fat dairy, whole grains, fresh fruits, vegetables, and foods rich in omega-3 fatty acids. These are the heroes in our diet, the foods that will help us manage our diabetes and lead healthier, happier lives. Remember, the power to change is in your hands. Every meal you eat, every snack you choose is an opportunity to take a step in the right direction. It's not about deprivation, it's about choosing foods that nourish your body and help keep your blood sugar levels stable. We know it's not easy. Changing habits never is, but the rewards are worth it. Imagine a life where diabetes doesn't control you, but you control your diabetes. Imagine the freedom that comes with knowing you're doing everything you can to live your best life. That's the power of knowledge, that's the power of choice. If you found this video useful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share it with others who might find it beneficial. Together, we can fight diabetes.